We ready to roll?
Broadcasting live from the internet, it's Tuesday night, and this is the Panels on Pages podcast.
Big boys playing with big toys.
This is quality content.
The boomers are into it.
Hey man, I just show up.
With your hosts, Lee Rodriguez,
I am a visionary. Like, oh, you have a podcast? I'm like, no, that's not me. That's somebody else.
Jason Nyes,
Yeah, sure. I'm not getting any vegetables in my diet. I'm just a thick boy.
Jose Guzman,
Is Jose on the show tonight?
He says he's coming.
It's like Elton John all over again, just minus the death threats.
Kelly Harris,
Reach your hand in your pants there, big boy. That's not me. I don't sound like that anymore.
and our good buddy Mahoney.
And Mahoney's here. What's up, Mahoney?
We can do just glorious, wonderful things on our phones, people.
No one's ever done anything like this before.
It's gonna be massive.
It's going to be great. I mean, obviously, I think it'll be great.
And it's all killer, no filler.
My seat's on fire! Your dick's so hot!
Come on. It's so good.
It's pretty good. It's there. It's reliable. You know what you're getting every single time.
Man, I'm so glad you found us.
You're all terrible people, and I'm glad you're my friend.
Put that in the intro.
That's really funny.
Over 500 episodes, and you'd think they'd have the hang of it by now.
It seems like the concept that would run its course very quickly. What is going on, everybody? Today is Tuesday, June 25th, 2024, and this is episode number 664. That is confirmed of the Panels on Pages podcast. I am your host, the Lord Reverend Lee Rodriguez. Joining me tonight, we got Mr. Jason Nyes.
This is going to ruin the tour.
Jose Guzman.
We're going on tour? Okay, let's fucking go.
Kelly Harris.
We asked 100 people to fill in the blank in the following sentence.
Oh boy.
When I see Dan Mahoney, I just want to hawk to her and blank on that thing.
And to you, our good buddy Mahoney.
What'd they say, Kelly? What'd they say?
Well, you got to make a guess.
Show me spit.
Man. So we're all learned about hawk to a girl, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, who isn't at this point?
Well, and that's the thing I want to talk about is you don't often see something go so viral so quick. And
That was so awesome.
no, a wonderful answer, a gem of a woman. But imagine going so viral so quick for something like that. That's gotta really fuck with your head, right?
I thought
She's
the same
leaning into
thing.
it. She's signing shirts and hats. They got
Well, you
merch
got
made.
to. You have to
Because it's
strike
not going to
while the
last
iron's
forever.
hot.
And like,
Yeah.
but here's the thing. It's not going to last forever. But I'd say that for as long as any stranger she's never met before looks at her and thinks for a second, oh, that's the girl that sucks dick real good. I think as long as that's happening, she can get a cut of checks from some fucking t-shirts and hats. I think it's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all right.
It's just
But
wild.
it is
It
lovely.
is a lovely answer.
Yeah, and you know what I think it is? And I think the reason that it's caught on and because a phenomenon is because it's genuine. She meant it
Yeah.
so much at that moment. She's like, no, I got this.
But she's also not wrong.
No. And she's also in Nashville. I know where the fuck she was when she gave that in.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I know where the fuck she is. That's Broadway if I've ever seen it.
If you're
Yeah.
talking to
Lee, we gotta
somebody
go
on
find
the
her.
street,
Yeah.
You mean the bachelorette party capital of the world?
Fucking
That's-
A,
That,
right,
that
yeah.
answer came out of there? Get out.
Yeah,
of here.
1000%.
I don't believe
Yeah.
it.
Lee, take me there.
I saw something similar today, something that went viral. Somebody was on a flight and was observing a man who was clearly married getting very cozy with that was not his wife.
How do they know?
There were details about what they
Okay.
if
fuck
you
you.
read the post, there were more details that implied it was cheating.
Okay.
So this person takes a picture, writes about the
She's
whole
like-
situation.
She's like, no man kisses his wife like this.
Actually,
this guy's
I think
full of shit.
it might have been a video. It might have been a TikTok video.
Yeah, it was
It's
a whole
like-
TikTok video.
Okay, Mahoney, you're the expert. Can you kind of explain this better?
It was like the lady in the row in front of them who was listening to their conversation and was essentially made a video to be like, hey, if this is your husband who is the president of whatever company he says
Mm-hmm.
and is from this place
Mhm.
and like is traveling to this place for this reason,
And she knows
Like,
he
FYI.
knows some girl named Katie.
yeah, like FYI, he met this girl in the bar. They've been all over each other, and he had her switch seats to sit next to him, and they're probably going home after this plate lands. Like,
Mhm.
so if this is your husband, be aware.
And what
You know?
what is the latest on that, Mahoney?
That's bullshit.
Latest on that is the internet found out everything about that man.
Yep, and found his wife.
Jesus.
Found
Yeah, I
his
don't-
wife, posted pictures of her, posted pictures of his kids.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
It's
don't
one
like.
of the weird. Yeah,
don't like that.
exactly, Kelly. Exactly. So here's where it gets very odd, right? Like, I get like when I saw the first video and it was like, hey, if you're married to this dude, he's about to cheat on you. I was like, oh shit, that's juicy. Like that's gossip. That was like, I don't give a shit about these people. I don't know, like, if they're in some kind of open relationship. I don't
Mhm,
know,
yeah.
like, I don't know anything about their situation. But
Well,
now,
because it's none of your fucking business. This is
exactly,
so crazy.
exactly. And so now, like, his wife's name, full name, like full first and last name, her picture, everything is like out on the internet, and not like out on the internet for like, oh no, like my bestest friends might see this. Like my coworkers have seen this. People who don't even fucking like me have seen this. Like everyone in my orbit now knows that my husband's on an airplane trying to cheat on me with some other lady. And like, so now are you guys gonna split up? If you don't split up, everybody in your world is like, I can't believe she didn't leave that guy after what he did on the airplane. If they do split up, they're like, oh shit, that's probably because of what he did on that airplane. Like every single thing about their life is now public because some random person on an airplane was like, oh, I think I should post this on TikTok.
Yeah. I
That's fucked
say
up.
they should sue her into oblivion,
Yeah.
quite frankly. Like, get the fuck out of here with that. That's horrible. Like, that's so fucked up.
Yeah. So it,
I'm of
maybe
the
next time
mind.
just
I'm not
text
not
the
at
group
all
chat.
condoning fucking cheating, obviously, but like that's so fucked up
Yeah,
to just
You
drop
don't
the
have
name
to find
in
the
people's
guy's
lives.
wife and
No, it's
drop
so
her
fucked
name
up.
on the internet.
No,
You don't have to
take
post
that video-
pictures of their children.
No, you
Yeah,
take that
the
video
children-
and
I
you
didn't
put it
hear
in
about
your
the
fucking
children.
group chat with your fucking friends.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's what that video is
Exactly.
for, you know?
Well, that's the
Exactly.
thing, Lee. They don't have friends.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. Right. They don't have any friends. Fuck. That's
Okay, but I look at it this way. Sure, their life is fucking ruined, just shatters, tatters, obliterated. But would you rather blow up your life and know or not know?
I mean, I don't know. She might have preferred to just not know.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Well,
like-
yeah, but she
see,
doesn't
even
just
then,
know.
but there's
Everybody.
yeah, that's
knows.
right.
Right.
It's not like she, it's not like
Yeah, it's not
In
like
that
they
case-
found her, texted her, and she said, "Put me on blast."
or somehow somehow people get busted cheating all the time. Like like that sucks, right? But it's between
There's
you
a
at
whole
least.
television program
Yeah,
about it.
Would you rather
Right.
find out cheating and
Would you
get
rather that
roasted
be
by the rest of the
a
world, or
one-on-one exchange or have the whole fucking world in on it? I would
Exactly.
rather not
Like,
know.
your-
Thank you very much.
Your least favorite coworker knows that your husband was trying to screw some chick on an airplane.
Yeah, and the
You
next
know?
time you fucking try getting her back at work, she's just gonna throw that in your face.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. I
Yeah,
love how
my-
Jose can just tell it's a woman.
So if my options are that or don't know, I would much rather not know. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I guess if you think about it, a cheater's gonna get caught eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep that shit private. That's so
Right.
fucking crazy.
Not like if
Jesus.
you're gonna cheat, don't be doing it openly on a plane.
Yeah.
Especially, don't be having loud conversations where people can learn things about you
Yeah,
while you're on a
identifying
plane cheating.
characteristics.
Yeah, but nobody's thinking like people are listening
Well,
and
they
going to
probably
record
should
it.
be thinking that.
Well, they have. Yeah, they have to now.
More and more now, for sure. Yeah.
Because now the world is full of psychos emboldened by the internet.
I feel
Yeah.
though,
Yeah. If
that
I'm not
you
in my
can-
house, I assume everyone's listening.
Well, at this point, you got to do like Hawk to a girl and just embrace it, right?
Oh, I
And,
thought you were
like-
going to say spit on that thing.
And try to
Yeah.
monetize it.
You're like,
No,
"Listen, wife,
that's what got him
you
in
gotta
trouble.
You got a hawk Tua on it, then maybe he won't leave.
We're in this situation because of all the Hawk Tuas.
Does it or does it not
Maybe- or the lack
sound
of.
like a romantic comedy premise, right?
Yeah, but I think if you look at many romantic comedies objectively, they're full of psychopaths. You know, like
No,
Very fair.
the movie
like this
starts
is only
out.
Yeah,
cute
right.
because Matthew McConaughey's doing it. If anybody else did it, they would
The
deserve to
movie
go to
starts
prison.
out with Sandra Bullock finding this out via TikTok and going viral, and then her life falls
And
apart.
leaving Chris Pratt.
Flash forward 3 months later, and she's finally picking herself back up. Every so often is like, oh, you're the lady that got cheated on. She's like, yeah. But then she meets
Oh, the
this
movie
dude.
version is called Tip Top.
TikTok. Sounds very British.
Oh, I was thinking, what was it? Tiptoes?
I
Tippy
don't know.
toes?
But I always
The-
just think on how General Hospital they always refer to my face whenever they need to talk about a social media.
Oh.
That was one of my favorite things about Riverdale was the ridiculous like fake product names they would make up for things,
Yeah.
unless
Yeah.
there was some very specific, very blatant product placement.
One of my most hated fake brands. And I love this movie. You know, maybe it's just me and Mary that love this movie, but Ralph Breaks the Internet. A pivotal plot point is based around the company BuzzTube. And it's like, that shit was dated when it came out.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
BuzzTube.
My least favorite fake brand is actually from Riverdale. Like luxury high-end hotel chain, whatever. It's the 5 Seasons, and that drives me fucking insane because there are not 5 seasons.
Okay, maybe they're talking about like herbs and spices.
Yeah.
And everything.
Right.
Nice.
Every time I'm like, God damn it.
Like the
Like, I
Colonels.
get it. It's cute, but it's fucking horrible. I hate it.
The Colonel's 5 herbs and spices. The
Yeah,
5 seasons.
All 5 of them.
Maybe it's like a Fifth Element situation, where in Riverdale there is a secret 5th season.
Oh, yes. Maybe that's it. That's why it's it's a parallel universe that actually has 5 seasons.
Yeah.
Of course,
There you
yes.
go.
That's it.
There's been weirder things on that show.
It's
There
You're living in a
absolutely
4
was.
season world.
Yeah.
They got all 5 over there.
it's spring, summer, fall, winter, and brunch.
Fourth meal.
4th meal is
They
one of
have
the
the-
greatest
they have
slogans.
The Liv Moss.
Oh my god.
They
Season.
have to live months.
The 4th
You
meal
forgot
ad
about the Liv
campaign
Moss, really.
is probably responsible for at least 50 pounds.
Yeah, and it's genius branding too. Like maybe some of the best branding in the history of branding. Fucking 4th meal, genius.
Some real Hobbit shit.
Yeah, love it.
I don't even remember what we were talking about. I don't even remember how we got.
We were talking
All
about
over the
Hawk
place.
to a girl, and then
Yeah, we hawked to it, and then this other lady who got destroyed,
yeah.
and then
Oh, right.
chicken.
hmm
Like even okay, let's say that I saw that because I saw that TikTok. I think last night. Like this lady's life unraveled today. I saw it last night when I was going to sleep.
That's quick because if
And
you
let's
saw it on TikTok last
say-
night and I saw it on Twitter
Yeah.
today,
It
Yeah,
was
that was
very
like a
fast.
week.
Now, see, I don't know what you guys are talking about. This is all brand news to me. But to give you
Yeah,
an
I
idea
know,
of
but
how
you're on
fucking
the wrong
viral.
internet.
But my next thing I was about to say, fucking Hawk Tour girl went so viral. I knew what she was.
Of course.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
she went a next level kind of
Yeah.
viral.
Yeah, she's
I don't
like,
know any of this shit, but I know who she was.
she's
If
like the
if
90s
last night-
Chicago Bulls of going viral.
Exactly. If last night when I saw this video about the husband on the airplane, if I had gone out and done some sleuthing and found the wife's name, I would have sent it to all of you and been like, check out this TikTok I saw, and I tracked it down, and he's got a family. I would not have then gone and like posted their names and their pictures on the internet and sent them messages to be like, FYI, sorry that your husband is cheating on you. You know, like.
We definitely have found some
Also,
names.
I was about to say, like, you say that because we've all done that before.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, yeah, and I can say that for a fact since we've done it.
Yeah, I think every one of us at some point has been like, oh, I know this motherfucker lives now.
Mhm.
About somebody.
We've found out everything about this person, and including all this dirt. And then you know what we did? We kept it to our fucking selves.
Yep. And every now and then we make a joke about it, and we're like, haha, 5 years ago was
Yep.
great.
Yep.
But sooner or later, we're going to start reading out phone numbers live on the air. So get
Oh,
ready
yeah.
for that.
Yeah, if you think we might be talking about you, start panicking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially when we read your address.
We got your address, your phone number, your family
List of
members.
relatives.
Fucking grandma.
Yeah.
We're giving
Well,
out maiden
grandma's dead.
names.
We're gonna tell your oldest living relative.
Do we just want to say it? Do we just want to say it? No.
No, not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. Let's
Make 'em sweat.
666.
Well, I
Yeah,
was just
we
going
got
to
2 more episodes.
I was just
Yeah.
going to answer that one question that keeps getting asked.
Oh, no, the answer is
Oh,
no.
that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I have absolutely no idea if Juan nicknamed his Steam account. So you can stop asking me.
Yes, and he didn't. He has not. Who cares? Move on.
Talk soon, buddy. Jesus Christ. So,
Hope you're enjoying camp.
you know what? I hope you're not. I hope you got poison oak on your fucking nutsack. That's what I hope.
Oh my God.
That's what I hope.
You know what? For 666, I should invite my unnamed,
Your new friend at the FBI?
yeah.
That
Yeah.
would be a very cool guest to have.
And
We can get
in case you're wondering, in case you're wondering, buddy, not hypothetical. Not hypothetical. Have fun at camp.
FBI's got
So-
a cool camp. It's in Cuba.
Cuba.
Camp George W. Bush.
We're gonna make you stand on a chair with a funny little hat on while we read a book at you, or whatever the fuck they were doing.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's why people were so upset, Kelly.
been a
Yeah,
long
they were
time
reading
since I-
bedtime stories.
Yeah,
Wasn't
that's
that
why they
one-
were so upset.
Wasn't that like they were like playing Chumbawamba at him really loud?
Yeah.
Actually,
That actually, yeah,
I do
that
think
did
that's
happen,
real,
yeah.
yeah.
That did happen,
And
yeah.
then a lot worse things, but yes,
Yeah.
also that.
I
Ron
only remember
DeSantis.
just the picture of them wearing the little hat or whatever it was.
Kelly's
that
like, I don't know.
reminds me. That reminds me of the death, the butterfly man.
Oh,
yeah.
R.I.P. Shifty Shell Shock.
Shifty Shellshock, the last living man to make a butterfly come.
I thought we were just all kind of on the level about Crazy Town and Shifty Shell Shock, and when 90% of you were like, "Who?" I was like, "Oh, I thought we were all the same kind of old."
I had
Well,
your
no,
back.
I know who Crazy Town is. Like, I knew that, but I had no idea that methed out wacko was called Shifty Shell Shock.
Shifty Shell Shock, yeah. He was
The
on
la-
multiple
I
seasons.
hadn't thought about them in forever until that video of him and like the drummer showed up, and he just looked and sounded like Faces of Meth,
Yeah, when they were fighting him and the
Yeah.
was it him and the drummer?
something like that. Yeah,
and
they were
the-
I think
fucking
so,
throwing
yeah.
punches like, "I fucking love you, dude."
Yeah, he was on
Yeah, that was
multiple
rough.
seasons of Celebrity Rehab. Shifty Shellshock was.
Yeah, he was
He
not
probably
well.
should have been on 1 or 2 more seasons of Celebrity
Mhm.
Rehab.
Yeah. He probably should have just gone to like a really nice rehab.
Yeah, like the celebrity part is the stretch.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. But you know what, man? I don't think Shifty Shellshock gets to live a long life. You know what I mean? Like if you're
No.
fucking Shifty Shellshock, you're here for a
Yeah.
good, not a long time. You know?
Right.
Yeah,
Oh,
live
yeah.
fast.
He's
Yeah.
been on the
Chop
precipice for at least 15 years.
Yeah.
Make some butterflies come.
Yeah. Shifty Shellshock is never gonna get his fucking gold watch at retirement from anything.
Donald Sutherland clapped.
Tell you what, that first time you hear Crazy Town Butterfly, it's like, wow,
What
that's
a song.
cool song. And then the 9,000th time you hear it, it's like, fuck Crazy Town.
And you're like, wow,
Yeah.
what a song.
I remember that song was like the punchline in Orange County, the
Yeah.
Colin Hanks movie back in the Jack Black. Like he, you know, his benchmark for why his school was shitty was everybody liked Crazy Town. Butterfly. And then he goes and visits Stanford's and the kids there like Crazy Town for Butterfly too. He's like, oh God, no! It's everywhere.
The Crazy
Even
Town
the
has
smart kid.
spread.
Me and Nice did see them. Was it
Yeah.
Ozfest?
It was
Was
Ozfest
it Tampa?
2001.
That's the one where Papa Roach took his shoe off and was hitting himself in the face because
Mhm.
nobody was really rocking to Papa Roach.
Well,
It was real weird. Like the lights were on, people started like talking. People had their backs to the stage.
they
It was
definitely
a odd vibe.
booed Crazy Town.
Yeah, it was not a forgiving crowd.
Well, it was weird
Well,
because it
now
was
look,
Crazy Town,
they made him
Papa
kill
Roach,
himself.
Marilyn Manson, Slipknot into Ozzy? Or Slipknot was earlier. Slipknot was before Manson. And it's like those,
What the fuck is Crazy Town doing there?
it was,
Yeah,
they-
really. Who
like
invited
Butterfly
them?
just hit. And they
Or
might have,
they had the good drugs, so they're like, I guess let these guys on.
yeah.
Yeah.
And they were new metal. It was, Ozfest was a new metal thing back then.
Oh sure, yeah, no, that's probably right around then was when I went. It was, fuck, what a good show.
I've told this story before, but I got so sunburned that day, and then we got onto the floor for Slipknot,
Oh yeah.
and they did the thing where it's like everybody get down, and when I say
It was pretty fucking cool.
it was wild, but I had to go sit down after a while because I was sunburned and tired and seeing shit.
Yeah,
That's back in the day when we were sneaking joints in cigarette cases.
Yep, yep. We emptied a bunch of cigarettes and packed them with weed.
what
I just want to do hood rat things with my friends.
That's right.
That same weekend, we saw Final Fantasy: The Spirits Within with the
Oh, yeah.
Spider-Man trailer before it.
Man, you want to talk about a disappointing movie experience?
Yeah.
Not a person alive was like, this is what I expected.
That Spider-Man trailer was cool, though.
Good shit. Good shit. So, what's going on?
Was the Twin Towers in that
Uh-oh.
trailer?
Yes. The Twin Towers were in that trailer.
Oh, that's right. They had to
And
change
it was... This had to have been late July or early August, so... just a couple months before 9/11.
Yeah, there was wasn't there a teaser where like a helicopter got suspended between the webs between the towers or something
That's
like
the exact one.
that? Yeah.
With the I Want to Take You on a Roller Coaster song from The Matrix. Bow now, bow da bow da bow. Bow now, bow da bow da bow. Right?
I was gonna let you go. That was really good. I was feeling it. I was bobbing my head. I'm like, don't stop.
Wow,
You have to
wow, wow, wow.
Oh, man, I don't have much else to fucking talk about. It's been great. I was alone all weekend. Is the family out of town for my niece's half birthday party? because that's the thing people do now.
It's
If
an
you're just
unbirthday.
yeah, yeah, you got to be aggressively Caucasian to pull the half birthday, but they went for it. So yeah, good for them.
It makes sense
I
if
bet
your
just-
birthday's like on Christmas or something, but this ain't the
Yeah,
case.
But,
I'm with it if your birthday is a holiday. Like Katie's friend down the street, her birthday is Thanksgiving, more
Yeah.
years than not, and so she celebrates like on her half birthday, and I'm fine with that. I get it. But if you want to celebrate on your real birthday, don't be calling me about some half birthday.
yeah, fuck
Yeah.
out of here with that nonsense.
That's some white people birthday month shit.
1000%.
you get one or the other. That's it.
So I fucking built a model, watched cartoons, read a bunch of comics. It was fucking great. It was
Nice.
super chill. I watched that Bodies movie with what's his name? The
The
fucking
bodies.
Yeah, what's his name?
Still
Dated
body.
Ariana Grande. Pete.
Yeah.
Pete.
Pete Davidson.
Pete Davidson.
That's it. Yes. Like I'm pointing to his invisible face. Like you can see one that I'm pointing, and two as if there was a face there.
dog guy.
Yeah, I'm just like oh, fuck.
9/11.
Yeah.
Your dad cooked on 9/11.
Yeah. But no, it was pretty fun actually. It's a good time. Real stylish, real good dialogue, real characters you just hope fall down and die and things. It's good shit. Good stuff. Would recommend. It's on Netflix. It's a
I
lot of
didn't
fun.
really understand that trope until I was an adult. That Halloween or horror movies are populated with people you hate and you want to see die. And I didn't get that until later on in life.
Yeah, like right now, kind of like in the kind of indie horror space, lots, and I mean lots of movies about fucking streamers and influencers getting fucked up.
Mhm.
And I gotta tell you, they might be like the best people to see die in movies since Nazis. Like it goes, Indiana Jones kills a bunch of Nazis. Everybody likes seeing Nazis die in movies. That's always a good time. Nobody can be like, oh, that sucks, right? No, everyone can be on board for the most part. We like seeing Nazis get killed in movies. That's great. I gotta tell you, you see enough horror movies where some fucking influencer gets, their cell phone blown out the back of their neck or something. You're like, you know what? I'm on board with this too. You can never have enough of these. This is great.
All right, I want to amend my pitch for a lady who got her life blown up. It starts out as a romantic comedy, and then it turns into a revenge murder spree. Kind of
Okay.
Yes.
audition-esque.
Yes. Oh, I'm 1000% on board
She
for that.
hunts down everybody like Jay and Silent Bob.
Fuck yeah. No, I'm into that. Fucking copyright fucking Nyes and Lee and Kelly and Jose and Mo. God, that's ours. Hell yeah. That'd be fucking great.
Call us, Blumhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're making every other movie. Ours is just as good as that.
Man, Blumhouse.
Calling someone a Blumhouse sounds like a real weird insult.
Yeah, that sounds like something they'd say on Boardwalk Empire.
Or like
Yeah.
Peaky Blinders.
Hey, look at this
Yeah.
fucking Blumhouse over here.
Or it's like a Donkey Punch-esque ridiculous sex act. Like, oh, you guys were a
Yeah.
fucking Blumhouse. Oh man. Like,
You Blumhouse your mother with that mouth?
Look at fucking Mr. Blumhouse over here.
I keep thinking about that Victorian doll with the caption that says, "Oi, mister, you me dad?"
Is you me mom?
It
Oh
makes
my
me
God.
think of Kelly's J.K. Rowling every time I read it.
Yeah.
Oi, mister,
you me dad? No.
you better not be my mum.
Fucking
You
nuts.
pretend to be me mom.
Oh, what if that's the premise is that mom
It's
just
J.K. Rowling in
transitioned
disguise.
and it's like, "Oi, mister, you me dad?"
Wild.
What a face.
Oh my God. So I I'm on a different internet than you guys are, for the most part, because you
well,
guys
me
know
and
about,
Mahoney specifically.
yeah, because
we are our algorithms are basically a copy of one another.
and mine
We
feeds me,
send each other the same shit back and forth.
Yes.
Mine is a lot of this, fucking nonsense about toys and movies and shit like that,
Mhm.
but also like some real world things come across too a lot of the times. So something came across the other day that pointed out that, well, the point of the headline was not this, but my inference from it was that the election is like 6 months away.
Mm.
Presumably,
Yeah.
Trump's going to be the Republican nominee. We have
Yeah.
no idea who the potential next vice president could be. We have no fucking idea who his running mate is going to be. And it's in 6 months because there's no real campaign yet.
Yep, and that's because no one cares.
No one cares at
literally
all.
cares.
Well,
No,
I've actually
fucking wild.
seen there's a short list of Trump sycophants.
It was supposed to be that one chick who wrote a book about how she shot her dog.
Oh yeah, Christy Nome, right?
Yeah, they were like, okay, we're almost ready to
Mhm.
announce the VP, and then she was like, just gotta get my memoir out first. And in like chapter 4, she was like, one time I murdered my family dog, and they were
Who'da
like,
thunk?
oh god.
Who'd have thought
Can I
these
shoot that
fucking
dog?
MAGA psychos would draw the line over at oh, you shot a dog?
Well,
Yeah.
like the dogs.
I think they would have
Yeah.
been fine with a dog, but the fact that it was her dog, they were like, "Oh, yikes!" Like they like their dogs, you know.
And they were like, "Hey, that might have been a racist dog."
Like if she had shot like a gay dog, they would have been like, "Oh, yeah, I mean, obviously."
I get it. Sure, yeah,
Like, you know.
obviously.
Yeah, like
What are you going to
she
do?
shot her own dog. They all have their own dogs.
And not because she found out her dog was gay.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
And they're all just looking at the dog and going, "I love my dog. I don't think I can deal with her being in the White House. I just love my dog."
They're just doing all the conspiracy coup stuff out in the open now, to the point where they're actively shopping for vice presidents that will do what Mike Pence would not do. So if Trump gets in there, they will then have a vice president that'll be like, nah, not going to certify this election. Or just Trump is king now. No more
It's a real
elections
wild
ever.
Time to be alive.
really is.
It's wild
There's
that
not-
Mike Pence was like the sensible one.
Right?
Yeah.
For real, of all the fucking people, for Mike
Man
Pence, to
who
be the one
calls his
came
wife
through,
mother.
mother,
Yeah.
who looks like he goes home and hits himself with a belt.
But also,
Constantly yelling at mutants.
I think
Yeah.
he has
Yeah,
gone on
exactly.
record.
Building sentinels in his backyard.
He has gone on record in saying that he will vote for Trump.
Well, of course he will.
That's
They all will.
nuts. That's psycho
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
It
no,
is psycho
he
shit.
sent a group of people to murder you on TV. He was like, "Go get him," and then they went to get him. It's fucking
Like,
wild.
was there
And
not
then
a
he said,
story
"Mother,
that
save
on,
me."
on January 6th, like the Secret Service was like, quick, get in the car, and Mike Pence was like, I don't know if I want to do that. You know, like, because he was like, I don't know who these people are loyal to, and they
Mhm.
might actually just shoot me in the head.
Yeah.
And now he's like, yeah, vote for him.
Well, it's better than that lib.
Oh, yeah.
Sleepy
yeah,
Joe.
exactly.
Classic
Like, they may have
liberal
tried to kill
Joe
you,
Biden.
but at least they're, you know, not going to sit in the White House and do, I don't know, fuck all.
What a time, y'all.
I hate when Kamala Harris sits there and is black.
I
Just the worst.
Remember the other day when what was that thing that she achieved that went viral? What was that again? Oh yeah, nothing.
fall out of a coconut tree.
Yeah.
Fucking
See,
wild.
when I say it, it sounds racist, but it's a meme. She
And
said it. She said it.
I mean, in the days of AI, Who
You
knows,
are
but
everything you
pretty sure
are
she
and
did.
everything that came before you. You didn't just fall out of a coconut tree.
Sounds like something she would say.
No, it was. It was. I'm not
mean-
repeating it verbatim, but
That's true. I mean, no lies detected. Like,
Yeah.
sure.
It's like
You
those
don't know me,
jokes
Kamala
where
Harris. Maybe I did fall out of a coconut tree.
somebody will show like
You
a
don't know
truck
my
that
life?
overturned. They'll show a truck that overturned on the highway, and there'll be like 700 like spilled boxes of soap or something, and they'll be like, "Oh shit, that's at least 45 boxes of soap." It's like, yeah, I guess.
Oh shit. So what's been going on, Nines? What's happening, man?
okay, I got two things.
All right, what you got?
Earlier this afternoon, I was playing Fortnite solos, got a crown.
Nice.
So later on tonight,
Love it.
me and Mary hopped on as a duo. I had a crown. I don't know if she had a crown from a previous match or what, but so we drop in. She was coming in a little short. So right before where Chungus is, there's kind of a gas station, and it also has one of those rings of fire that you can jump through that gives you the super speed nitro, whatever. I learned the other day that if you're coming in short flying to higher Chungus, if you fly through that, it fucking shoots you through it. Like to the point where I was coming in so short, somebody was going to get there before me, but then I go through the ring of fire and I just zoom right past him. It must have pissed him off so much. So, back to the match tonight.
It's like in the glider, it fucking rockets you.
Yes.
Oh,
I assumed it was just gonna like stop me from gliding and then like shoot me and I would land. But no, I sped up in the glider.
That rocks.
It was amazing. So Mary uses the same strategy as we're coming in because she was coming in way late. And then she hits it and it gives you the nitro powers. So she lands and she busts through a door. And I believe what happened is she ran into Chungus and pissed him off. Because it like, when you bust through doors and shit, they explode when you got the nitro powers. So she runs into him. He gets pissed off, starts shooting. We both die. My fucking crown is like, I think we might have been the first 10 people to die.
Oh,
R.I.P. My crown's right
Killed
there.
by Chungus.
It
just
stung.
the worst.
But it was a freak accident. So we fucking start up again. Let's try this again. We're in the lobby. And I see this motherfucker drop a crown and then pick it back up. He keeps like dropping it and picking it back up. So I started following him. He's running, drops this crown. I'm right behind him. I pick it up. Him and his partner are like, motherfucker, that's Jeremy's crown. So now I've got a crown. I've gotten my crown back that I lost because of Chungus murdering us.
Jeremy was so fucking mad.
We came so close to getting taken out that entire match. It was rough. People were out for blood. And it comes down to, the final 3 teams, small little storm, wearing our souped up truck, just doing donuts. We got Chungus and we hired the medic dude that throws splash. So we got a full fucking truck. And we're playing duos. And we're just launching grenades. I'm hitting them with the spiked bumper. And the last person is just putting damage on me through the windshield. I'm driving, and I'm down to like 0 shield, 3 health. And then all of a sudden, fucking slow-mo, victory royale, but no, crown victory royale, because I picked up Jeremy's fucking crown in the lobby. Oh shit.
So
I didn't even
satisfying.
think. We just picked the name Jeremy, no reason.
Yeah.
Mary was like, his name's probably like Caden or something. But in that moment, he was Jeremy.
sometimes.
That was phenomenal.
And then the other thing my lovely wife turned me on to tonight, and Jose and Lee, you will love this. Kelly and
Go
Mahoney, you will be indifferent.
All right.
All right. So, Michael Jackson, if you recall, had a storied career. At one
Yep,
point,
familiar with him.
yes, at one point in his career, he was doing a commercial for Pepsi. And what happened? Jose, do you remember what happened?
Yes.
His
there
hair caught
was-
Lit
fire.
himself on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Malfunction with the fireworks, and his head caught on fire.
This Reddit post So
Never
the
quite
Pepsi
right after
incident
that.
was January 27th, 1984. And this Reddit post suggests that is exactly halfway of Michael Jackson's life.
Well, that is interesting.
And then Mary actually did the math. So between his birth date, August 29th, 1958, up to Friday, January 27th, 1984, but this is not including that, it was 9,282 days. Then we go from the date of the incident, Friday, January 27th, 1984, to the day of his death, Thursday, June 25th, 2009. This says also doesn't include the day he died. And that is 9,281 days. So it's not exactly,
Holy shit.
but it's a discrepancy
That's
of maybe
wild.
like 2 or 3 days.
Wow.
And she told me that. And I was like, send me that shit. I need to share this because
That's wild.
it's
man.
wild. And Mary made the point. Like, that was the point in
Oh, yeah.
his life, in his
Oh, yeah.
career, that everything was different after that. He started
Yeah.
doing the surgeries. He started doing the whitening. He started getting a little crazy.
Yeah.
Clone.
Clone.
I listened to a I listened to a
Clone
podcast,
Clone.
Time Suck podcast on Michael Jackson a couple weeks ago, and he made the exact same point. It's like it's kind of this is where it's all different. You know,
Like, you talk about
everything is
canon
different after that.
events. Every Michael
Yeah.
Jackson in every multiverse got set on fire at a Pepsi commercial.
Yeah, but you know, only about half of them got super weird. The other half, hell, they're still making records.
To middling, returns, but
Yeah,
Did
He's
they
not going on
all
a
buy a
world tour.
monkey though?
They
Oh, this is
definitely
gonna
all
ruin
bought
the
a monkey.
tour,
what tour?
Okay.
the world tour.
Jose was like, "We're going on tour, Hollywood. Hey
Okay.
guys, wait for me." Jose running away from the strip club.
I found a big bag full of mini mates today, and it had like some of the Muppet ones in there, and some Predators. And Jackson's kind of fucking around with them, and he's like, "Oh man, fucking Muppets versus Predator, that'd be hilarious." Well, what Muppet you think could beat the Predator? And without missing a beat, I was like, "Sweetums could fuck the Predator up, I promise you." And he's like, "Sweetums?" I just show him a picture. I'm like, "Yeah, that guy can fuck him up."
Sweetums
He's
is
like, "I don't
good.
think so, Dad."
But also, if you go back to the old, what was it? It was 1,000 rats versus 100 lions or some shit.
Oh
A
yeah,
million rats or
mil-
something like that. It was a
Yeah.
shit ton of rats.
So would you
Yeah.
rather go Sweetums or like Rizzo and all of his homies versus a Predator?
I'd still go Sweetums.
yeah, because Rizzo and those other rats are lazy as fuck.
Lizzo.
Not Lizzo, but Rizzo.
Lizzo versus Predator?
I would watch that immediately. I would leave this call to go watch Lizzo fights the Predator.
He's got that juice, that's for sure. Neon green juice.
Yep.
Fucking awesome. What you got going on, Jose?
We watched. Was it Everything Everywhere All at Once?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that movie's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
It
we've been
is,
trying to
isn't it?
tell you, homie.
Yeah, I know. It's just we never
That's why it won like all the Oscars.
I'm sure
Just
you
never had
hear
like the
a lot of movies from a lot of
time.
people are awesome, but this was one that was like, you got to see this.
Yeah.
universally awesome.
Yeah, Mary and I's Halloween costume for the Halloween party that didn't happen was an Everything Everywhere All at Once costume.
Oh,
Hot dog
yeah?
fingers?
It was fucking hot dog fingers.
Yeah.
Called it.
We are going to be hot dog fingers, Nyes and Mary.
Amazing.
I got the hot dog fingers sitting on my desk right over here.
Hope you guys practice playing piano with your feet.
The real test was going
Meanwhile-
to be hosting a party with hot dog fingers.
Yeah.
No shit.
Meanwhile,
let's see you
Mahoney's
work that
over here still
charcuterie
being
board.
like, I wish I could watch Parasite.
I have not seen Parasite yet. so-
Of course you
I
haven't.
know you haven't seen Parasite.
Is there like a shitty dub of it on Hulu or something? Maybe try that out.
But it was
It hits
a
so
nice
hard.
watch. That we saw that new Apes. I think we talked about that last time. That was pretty
Mhm.
good.
Did you guys miss Furiosa?
Is it already gone?
Oh, it's gone here locally, but I don't know
It's
closer to
gone
you
here
if it's
too,
still
yeah.
showing.
I was seeing
anyone
ads
that
for
were-
it on my TV today, so it's probably coming to digital soon.
Oh
We
yeah.
were trying to watch it with my niece and my mom, and just the dates weren't working, and just didn't happen. I guess we're watching it at home then.
Yeah, I think like any holdout theaters that might have had a showing or two were like, "Fuck off! We need this screen for Inside Out 2." And they're like, "Sorry, Furiosa, we're done."
I forget what it was we were watching. It might have been a Red Letter Media video about the movie industry. But someone made the point that there's no second run theaters anymore.
No,
No, those are all gone.
Yeah.
That used to be, a part of the economy of movie making.
Yep.
yeah,
You
kind of hang out. With sure, not everybody's gonna go the first week, and we're okay with that. Maybe we'll get them in a month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At a discounted price in a shittier theater. And then
Yep.
it goes to home video. And
Yep.
then it goes to cable.
Yep.
And HBO. And then it goes to syndication and TNT and all that shit. And you
FX
just don't
has
get
the
it.
movies.
Well, I guess you do still get
FX
the
has the
FX and TNT runs eventually.
Yeah.
They got to fill time.
Not as many movies though, I feel. I feel like they're more like the MTV Ridiculous setup where it's like they pick 3 or 4 movies and just
Mhm.
play them over and over again.
Yeah, MTV specifically, you brought them up, definitely has like 6 movies that they cycle through.
Yeah.
But those can change by the year.
Yeah.
Right.
But imagine being able to pay $3 to go see Furiosa a month from now.
Yeah, still wild. But now, if it's not an immediate success, they're like, fuck it, we'll put it on Max in a month.
Fuck it.
Hey, but what was it? Sony bought Alamo Drafthouse?
Yeah, that's right. Yes, they did.
And on
That's
one
wild.
hand, it feels like maybe kind of antitrusty, but also
We're going back to old Hollywood.
let's fucking
Right?
do it. If this is how we save theaters, do it.
Save the cinema.
If Sony's looking at the bottom line, they're like, if we keep Spider-Man in theaters a few more weeks, we make so much more money than if we dropped it on digital.
Right, yeah. Or, they'll just fucking always have a Spider-Man movie running at Alamo Drafthouse.
Yeah.
Fucking Spider-Man every day, 10 a.m., it's $5. We'll go move through all the movies.
I feel
That
like they're
sounds
doing that a lot
tremendous.
more.
Right? Like
With-
fucking Monday it's Spider-Man, Tuesday it's Spider-Man 2.
I noticed that they're showing a lot of classic movies more than they used to in the past.
Yes.
Fathom
Just to
events
kind of
and
fill
re-releases
theaters.
and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, well, they should Fathom event a movie.
They really should though. Like I know, early in our life and even late in our life, it's been all about like that fucking Longest Yard movie, right? Like with
Mhm.
Adam Sandler. They're like,
Mhm.
"Oh, we think people would really like to see a movie about convicts playing football." Like, you didn't have to pay to remake that. You could have just re-released that. Like they
Yeah.
should find movies that it's like, I don't have to make a new version of this. I can just
RoboCop,
sell the exact same version again later,
Huh.
Yeah,
Turtles the
RoboCop.
movie one.
Don't make a shittier version of RoboCop. Just re-release RoboCop,
Yeah,
but
I don't
put
want to
some
see
marketing behind it.
RoboCop cry and pass out in a goddamn
Yeah.
rice farm.
It's
Like
RoboCop
take
is
1
20 minutes of
quarter.
perfection if you're Mahoney.
Yeah, exactly.
Really
Take
zips that
one
one.
quarter of the money you would spend to make the new RoboCop and advertise the old RoboCop,
Yeah,
and you'll
you,
probably make the same amount of money.
Do a new film transfer.
or I was about to say,
Get
you probably wouldn't make as fuck. Even if you didn't make as much, it's so much more profit because you're not
Right,
making
you
a
wouldn't
full ass
spend
movie.
nearly
Yeah.
as much. Right, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
everybody's been paid.
Yep.
And that's fucking
It
cool.
just feels very
I've
strange to
seen-
me.
I've seen old movies before in theaters. It's
Yeah.
fun. Yeah,
yeah, it's
Like,
great.
I
Man,
get
I've
it
gone to
in the old
theaters to
days.
see movies that I own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there wasn't as many movies. So sure, fine. You always had to make new ones. I understand. But now, like, you don't have to make new ones. Just pretend they're new.
Yeah, they should really stop making as many movies
Right.
because
Take a
they
break.
lost their value. A movie
Right.
used to like mean something, and now there's so many.
Well,
Right.
I see you're gonna.
The
I bet you're gonna see a whole
cinema?
hell of a lot less $100 million movies. You know what I mean? Like,
Please, I would love to.
yeah.
Going back to RoboCop, I almost called him Robert Cop.
Going back to
Robert
Robert.
Cop.
I saw a post
Robert
today that
Coppert.
Good old Robert.
Peter Weller is helping raise awareness for the RoboCop statue in Detroit. So this shit might
That's
happen.
awesome.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
I think if that happens, we might need to take a trip to Detroit.
Yeah.
Hey, I already got my picture in front of the Megazord. I'll do RoboCop next. Let's do it. Let's go.
Our Lord and Savior, Robert Cop.
No, fucking, I'm down. That'd be great. And I don't know why Detroit wouldn't jump at the opportunity. Not like Detroit has had anything remotely close to positive press in 20 years.
Yeah, didn't they just have dogs running a city not too long ago?
Yeah, I think a dog
Yeah.
is. I think a Rottweiler is still the mayor.
Eminem just released a new song though, so they're on the up.
Oh,
I think
It's
since the
wild.
dogs run in the city, Detroit had been gentrified, but then got worse again, maybe? Or maybe it's fine. I say got worse again after saying gentrified, and that sounds bad. I take it back.
There's an implication. to
You
that.
understand what I'm saying.
I understand. I
Yeah.
understand,
Yeah,
but there
yeah,
definitely
you're
could be an
saying too many
implication.
black people came back.
You gotta stop sounding accidentally racist.
The implication.
It's
Oh,
like they had
oh.
one fall out, and now they're back, and it's worse again.
Remind me once we're off the air to tell a story about me almost being accidentally racist.
Oh,
Oh,
Not
no.
even almost.
Put
Not
that
even
down.
close to almost. But I had the thought. I had to share it with my wife.
Well, good night, everybody. Show's over. What you got going on, Kelly? What's happening?
Not much. Let's see. I've been watching a shit ton of wrestling lately, and I
Ugh.
I know. That's putting together my ballot for the Voices of Wrestling 30 under 30,
Ooh.
which is looking at the 30 best wrestlers under the age of 30, and that is running currently, I think so far just the honorable mentions and 30 through 16 have been released so far.
Do I get to vote?
You missed your time.
That sounds easily rectified.
All the tabulations have been done. You got to wait till next year. I'll let you know.
Rerun the calcs.
You can't do that. All
Retabulate
the graphics are made. We'll wait until I'll let you know next year.
You say shit's about to get real graphic. You don't take my vote.
The results have
All
been
I'm saying-
certified, Mahoney.
What's the name of your boring co-host? I want him to not certify the results.
Taylor's a nice boy.
I want him to hold this up. No transfer of power.
I pulled up the article and I start reading through it. And I'm like, oh shit, Kelly's on this list. But no, that's just the contributors. I was like, Kelly's on
Kelly's one of the wrestlers.
30 under 30.
Yeah.
But then I was like,
Death
oh, that's
match.
not under 30.
Oh god, I wouldn't even be on that list anymore. Shit.
Ew, Logan Paul.
Yeah.
Honorable mention. That's fine.
But I will say he's a good wrestler.
He does a good wrestle.
I don't want to like him, but he's good. So yeah, I was doing a lot of research, looking at my all my sheets and such, and how I keep track of things over the year, and put together my list over the weekend. So that was fun. I love making lists are fun. So I did that. What else did I do? I did something. Oh, so yesterday at work, fucking two kids just screaming at each other. Screaming at each other about Pokemon cards. I didn't even realize at the time.
Two children having a completely normal children conversation.
Yeah, because the thing is, they're going to scream like that about literally anything they're talking about. It's fucking wild.
As I was reading about this, Will was doing that, and he was talking to no one. He was just alone, screaming at the top of his lungs.
Do you think it's
now
because
kids
as
weren't
babies
always
they
like
scream,
this, right?
I think they were.
What was that
Would you
nice?
say nice?
Do you think it's because babies scream? So it's just that they're kind of transitioning out of that and learning how to talk like a human as they get older?
I don't know, man, but like you would think that no one ever speaks at like a reasonable tone in my house the way this kid used to yell. They're kind of out of it now. It's not so bad now, but you know, he just fucking turned 10.
Yeah,
there's a long time where it's just like, dude.
I think every one of us would yell if someone hadn't shamed it out of us at a young age. So I think it's like a
and I'm worried.
Evolutionary thing that died off. Like we don't need to hide from predators anymore. So now we just scream.
Yeah, but you know, I would look at him when he was smaller and be like, "Bro, you've got to shut the fuck up, dude. Come on, what are you doing? I'm right here. There's no need to yell."
Yeah, I can't tell you how
makes
often
me wonder
if
like
I am right next to you.
Yeah.
Their eardrums are fucked at that age, and so they just can't hear themselves well.
Every once in a while, you meet a loud adult, right? It's just an adult whose parents never told them they were loud as shit.
It's
my
like
brother-in-law is loud
headphones
as
on.
fuck. Like,
yeah, there you go.
Yeah, my brother-in-law talks. He has headphones on all the time, and the other one's fucking deaf. So that's
I would have assumed it was the
weird combo. Those cats
talks with his.
Can't believe he was born deaf. That's so unfortunate.
But so these kids are screaming at each other, and like we're 20 minutes in, and finally one of their moms comes over, is like, "Oh, why don't we use our inside voices?" And I was like, couldn't have done that 20 minutes ago while you're off fucking doing whatever you're doing across the store. But whatever. So it turns out these children did not know each other at all.
No,
this was just a chance encounter of two children looking at Pokemon cards, and so they were like, "Ah, sweet, someone to chop it up with."
Yeah,
appear.
Great, let's
do it.
This is my colleague.
Yeah, so they were talking, and then eventually one of their dads is like, "All right, cool, it's time to go." So they leave, and it's just the other one, and he's talking to himself loudly.
Yep.
And at one point, his mom walks over, and she's like, "Do you even know how to play the Pokemon card game?" And he just goes, "I know how to play the game, damn!"
One time, Mom, you won't let me live it.
So upset that she would even insinuate that he does not know how to play the game. It just,
Kids learn most everything on YouTube these days, so
and I
What-
feel like if I had said that to my mom, we would have been just out of the store and
Oh, yeah.
gone, and we'd never go back.
Well, what was Mom doing this entire time?
Talking to some friend she had that was visiting.
I told you,
and-
shoplifting.
Yeah.
Visiting in the store?
Yeah.
So these people came to your store to have two separate conversations.
Yeah.
Did they buy
Basically.
anything?
I think they spent like $20 on some cards.
Oh my god.
They were definitely under the dollar per minute ratio.
That's not bad. That's a good measure. Not gonna lie. That's a pretty good measure.
I feel like 20 minutes in any store is too much.
Oh, buddy. We get people that hang out for hours.
Yeah, I believe it.
Just trying to have interactions with people like it's the bar.
That too, but also just looking at shit. Like, I mean, we got a big store,
Yeah.
but I don't think it would take me that long to get through it. And if I was there that long, I would feel very guilty about not buying anything.
Right.
I mean, not if you don't need anything. Like, if you're like up the people's ass the whole time you're there, you should definitely buy something. But if
Yeah.
you're just
Yeah, if you're,
meandering and don't find
if you're
anything,
leaving
that's fine.
everyone alone, that's fine.
Yeah.
Like a ghost.
Yeah. Yeah, if you don't bother me, great, love that. If you keep asking me dipshit questions about things we don't have,
We're gonna have problems.
yeah. Do you guys price match? Fucking no. Of course we don't. We'd be out of business.
What the fuck? Who does that?
Oh, dude, we get price match questions all the time. Oh, but I can get it for this price on Amazon. Yeah, you should. That's a good deal.
Go for it, bud. That's nuts.
Yeah.
People.
Yeah, for like there was a
fucking
couple
shameless.
like months ago where just dude bros were in telling us that they could get boxes of Pokemon cards cheaper other places, and we'd be like, then go do that. And they just would not know how to react to that. Like, yeah, I don't know. That's a good deal. Go get it. These dipshit people that got into it over the pandemic don't understand that Pokemon is a perennial card game. And it will sell. It can sit there for years,
Mhm.
but it'll go away eventually. There's always new children to get into Pokemon cards.
Yep.
They're always making new kids.
Exactly. And guess what? In 6 years, you're going to be back here being like, you got those cards? They're $300 a box. And I'm like, yeah. Guess we shouldn't have sold those for $95 like you wanted to.
Card prices are stupid. Lee, you remember when you found those, what were they, Judge Dredd movie cards?
No, they were just Judge Dredd comic cards.
Judge Dredd comic cards. You found the whole
Yeah.
box of those. And you probably paid
Goat
what?
found like 20 fucking boxes of them at a Goodwill.
Oh, God.
And you probably
There was
paid
so many of them.
Unbelievable.
$5,
Sealed
$10.
boxes at Goodwill. I think he bought both of us. I don't think he spent $5 on 2 boxes. You know what I mean? Like, it was nothing.
Yeah, and that shit would probably go for 400 sealed today.
Hell, it might. It might. It's crazy.
Gotta send them off to get graded.
But they're doing crazy shit with like cards lately too. Because I was looking to, I went a little ham a couple years ago, and I bought a bunch of like built some sets up from when I was a kid, and we bought
The
some
Marvel
shit,
cards.
like, like the Fleer Ultras and shit like that. Like I found my old card binder, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm missing like 6 cards out of this to complete the set. So I bought a bunch of those things, and then I kind of slipped down a rabbit hole, and I'm like, they still fucking make these things? You know what I mean? Like, is this still a thing that they still making new like Marvel cards? And they are. I'm like, cool, and I'm like, maybe I'll go buy a box, And because back when I was a kid, like I remember I got a box rather, of the 95 Fleer Ultra cards. A sealed box. It had that you could crack it open and had like the Wolverine stand up on it, and it had however many cards or packs that it did. It basically, the box guaranteed you a full set for sure, and probably damn near another one, and a bunch of other duplicates and shit like that, but you were guaranteed to get a full set with a box. And so I'm looking up and I'm seeing, I think it was Upper Deck is making them, and they're really cool. Like all the art's pretty rad. I'm like, oh, they're making these fucking cards. Cool. You never see them. And it was okay, cool. I can get a box for like $200, something crazy like that. And it's got like the box would have like 80 cards in it or something like that, and there's 300 cards in the set, but this box will only have like the blue tier cards, and if you want to get purple tier cards, you gotta wait for another box to come out or some shit like that. It was so expensive, one,
Yeah.
and just convoluted, and there was no rhyme or reason to like I can't just buy the fucking set in any capacity. I mean, it was so complicated for no good reason.
No, you got to get so we got the box of commercial packs. We got the Tuck collector box. You got to get that. That's where you get all your money.
It bummed me the fuck out.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is confusing and strange and whatever. I'm gonna go look at my old Spider-Man cards. They're still dope. Whatever, man.
Yeah. The and I looked up the Judge Dredd cards. They go for about 30 a box.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So if you need to fill out your collection, Lee.
Oh no, yeah, that box came with 2 full sets.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, no, plenty in that fucker. Yeah, it was a lot.
Yeah, the only I still buy Pokemon because I'm dumb, and I like the nostalgia hit from my childhood.
You like little animals.
I like little animals. I like little pictures of little animals. So I buy those. I do buy through Kickstarter the Ultraman trading card sets that this guy's been doing. And it's kind of a nuts setup. Like, he hand collates every pack.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's wild. But yeah, so
Well, there's gotta be an easier way to do that. Jesus.
you sure would think. But yeah,
Good
no,
God.
he just, it's like these small time card sets he does. It's like he does like Ultraman sets, Three Stooges sets, Roman history sets, and other stuff.
Holy shit.
It's wild. But yeah, so
Stooges.
he does the sets of Ultraman, puts them up on Kickstarter, and I always get a box, and they're fun. They're fun cards.
Do you think a kid knows what the fuck a Three Stooge is these days?
They're certainly not.
And like, we just barely knew what Three Stooges were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
They had that
Nintendo
one Three
game.
Stooges on New Year's. There was always a New Year's marathon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
And you
Like
know what?
Saturday-
With all the dumb shit that kids are watching these days on the fucking YouTubes and the talks, I bet the Stooges would kill. Because man, Jax is all the time coming up and just saying some bullshit to me that he heard on some fucking YouTube short with no context, as if I'm supposed to think it's funny. And I'm like, fucking.
Oh, I can't imagine somebody doing that to you. That sounds awful.
So yeah, I need no more YouTube in my life.
Yeah.
How did you like?
I feel
the
like
video I
Jack
sent
would
you of
really
Plankton
enjoy.
singing Pink Pony Club.
Jax would really enjoy like slapping you on the head and going.
Oh, he
Yeah.
would. I showed him Popeye a little while ago. Because we were talking about toys, and I was like, "Oh yeah, Mezco made this kick-ass Popeye and Bluto a few years ago," and he was like, "What the hell's a Popeye and Bluto?" And I was like, "Homie, let's talk about Popeye and Bluto." And so I'm like, Popeye is a sailor. He's a sailor man, and he hangs out with his girlfriend and this guy Bluto, who I think also wants to fuck his girlfriend, but he's an asshole to Popeye, but they're also kind of friends. I don't know how that dynamic really works out, because like they'll go on picnics and shit, and then Bluto try to fuck his girl. It's very strange. But here's the thing you gotta understand about Popeye. And he's like, okay. I'm like, at the end of every episode of Popeye, he's gonna beat the dog shit out of somebody. And he's like, what? I go, no, yeah. Like something's gonna happen, and Popeye's gonna beat the fucking brakes off of some dude. He's like, no.
Yep.
And so
That guy.
I found some Popeye videos on YouTube, and there's like some dickhead magician at the beginning. Oh yeah, see, Popeye's gonna kick the fuck out of this guy later on. It's like, no, he's not. And then they do whatever they do, and then Popeye fucking hits the spinach, walks up and like uppercuts the fucking magician, and then like it zooms out to show like the U.S. and he like flies across the ocean or something. And I thought Jax was going to piss his pants. He's like, yeah, he kicked his ass across the planet. I told you.
Yeah, we take Popeye for granted.
Yeah.
Oh, Popeye was the shit.
But I'm telling you, a few more years, we're showing Jax Viva La Bam.
Oh my god. Yeah.
I already showed him a bunch of Jackass clips. Like there was one where they dug a big fucking hole in the backyard when Phil was gonna mow the lawn, and so and they cover it in grass like a fucking like a jungle trap,
The tiger trap,
and he just rides his lawnmower right into this hole
and just sticking straight up.
God, jeez, bam, bam! You digging holes?
Ridiculous.
Damn it!
And he kind of shot this look at me and said, "I would kill you till you died." There's no way.
He couldn't dig a hole for you to fall in.
Oh no, he
He
definitely
doesn't
could.
have a team of production assistants.
How far would Jax get into trying to paint the house blue before he would give up?
Oh, he doesn't have the follow through for that.
Yeah, the thing with Bam is he had a whole army full of psychos that that would do his bidding.
Yeah, his entourage.
Yeah, Jax has got to get some psychos first.
Yeah, Jax needs his own CKY crew.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
he needs a Ryan Dunn. He needs a Rab himself.
Yep.
Yeah.
He needs a Brendan DiCamillo.
Yep.
Need a Skeletor. Need a Beastman.
And the other day when we were with it was when we were playing Fortnite for the show. I'm like, all right, we're going to fire up Ham to play, and Jax is like, oh man, I think my friend, he's like, he's probably gonna want to come jump on and play because we have the same Fortnite account, Jax and I do. And I'm like, okay, it's fine. Like I'm not gonna let him because I'm playing with my guys. It's like, but he's probably gonna want to play. And I go, oh, I mean, I can boot him and kick him if worse comes to worse. And he goes, oh god, Dad, please just ignore him, don't kick him, don't boot him. I'm like, what are you talking about? He goes, he'll be upset, it'll be a whole thing. I don't want to make him mad. And I said, dude, how fucking soft are these kids you're hanging out with? And without missing a beat, he goes, oh Dad, they're so soft. You don't understand. He's like, they'll be so sad. It's fucking kids.
The other
Max
kid's
got
like,
kicked out of a Fortnite game.
The other kid's like, did Juan nickname his Steam account?
Wild. What you got going on, Mahoney? How much wrestling you been watching?
Oh, I have been watching Zero Wrestling.
Oh, okay.
Zero
Oh,
Wrestling.
you should probably fix that.
See,
Yeah.
I would want to measure
actually am
that.
pretty pleased with that amount of wrestling.
I bet you
What?
Mahoney sees wrestling and he doesn't realize it. I bet you there's more than 1% of wrestling that you see every week.
Yeah.
Oh, I doubt that.
Brother,
I think
you're
you're underestimating what I consume.
You're in the wrestling group chat with us, so you at least see some wrestling things sometimes.
No, I'm not saying I don't see wrestling things, but 1% is a lot.
Yeah, well, that's why I say I would want to measure. I want to measure everything you watch in a week.
Oh, that just sounds depressing. I don't want those numbers.
You'll be even more
wanna
depressed
measure
when you
that.
see that wrestling percentage.
Like 1%. You know how many Chapel Roan Pink Pony Club videos I've seen this week? Like 7 million.
Man, I don't know why the algorithm thinks I care about Chapel Roan or Sabrina Carpenter or any of these other pop girlies. I'm not a gay man. I
Hey,
don't
Kelly.
know what their songs are.
Hey, Kelly.
Yeah.
Hey Kelly, real quick. You get any videos about Chaperone?
I have literally no idea what that
even
You
is.
heard
any
that.
fucking idea what a Chaperone? I don't know what the fuck
Are we
you're
talking about
about.
like Toblerone, the candy bar?
You sure you didn't mean Shaka Khan?
Dave
Do
Chappelle.
not. You'll all listen. When it comes to Facebook video in 6 weeks, you'll all figure it out then.
Yeah,
Miles and I are just ahead of
mark
a
it.
bunch of you.
Mark it.
Yeah.
How long until Jose shares a Chaperone
Watch
video?
early August when Jose's like, "You ever heard of the Toblerone?" and sends us a video.
Now, what is a chaperone? Explain this. Explain this person.
She's the
It's
new-
when an
she's the
adult
new
goes on a
hot
field
thing
trip with
in
you.
singing. So here's the deal.
Mahoney, did you hear that?
No, what did he say?
Jose said it's when an adult goes on a field trip with you.
Yeah, chaperone.
Yeah, chaperone.
I mean, yeah, kind of. Okay, so I'm all for this video because I am a sucker for stories like this. So the way this breaks down, there was some kid, some teenage girl in like 2018, 2019 trying to make it big, as they all do.
Just a small town girl.
Just a small town girl from like Missouri. And
Midnight train going anywhere.
Living in the
Was
lonely world.
like-
Yep.
on the verge of breaking out, right? Like, was working with this producer who is the producer who was also working with Olivia Rodrigo, who became like the biggest star in the world at that time. And she released her first single, and it was basically a club song, and it came out like April 2020.
That's unfortunate.
And
Ooh.
yeah, so, didn't hit, didn't land. And
No,
her
it's
label,
a bad time to put out a funky, fun music track.
exactly. Her label was like, well, shit, this guy's working with Olivia Rodrigo, who did hit, so you're dropped. We need you focusing exclusively on her and, go back to Missouri. And so off she went back to Missouri and, like, became a waitress and, like, was like, okay, like, gave it a shot. Guess it didn't work. And, like 2-3 years later, she was like, maybe I try like one more time. Maybe I try one more time. Tried one more time, and is now like the biggest thing in music, like right now. And the video I saw to kick off the like marathon of videos on my page is this shot of her at some festival in some park in like New York, singing her song. And there's 4 people in the crowd, and like no one is paying attention to her. And then it cuts to her at like Bonnaroo or whichever one of the festivals she was at, and like it is capacity. Like when she was, I don't remember
Hey,
which one it
fucking
was,
good for her.
but like one of these ones she was gonna perform at, like they had to change the stage she was gonna be on because they were like, we put you on the small stage because we didn't know who you were, but it's not going to be safe. Like we need more capacity for your audience. Like, and she's hit. She's huge. She's literally huge. And like
This is actually a nice story.
sucker for that.
Yeah.
Right? Like I'm
That's a
all
nice
for
story.
it. Yeah, I love it. So she's like everywhere. It's cool. It's a nice little heartwarming story.
Well, good for you, Chaperone.
Well,
And
just
then-
wait until she get milkshake ducked.
And then
I mean,
Mahoney
she grew up
scrolls.
on the internet. Like she's that age, so if it was gonna happen, we probably already would have known about it.
Yeah, if she was trying to fuck some dude on an airplane, we would definitely know by now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If she already got duck beaked,
Duck.
So yeah, a
beat.
couple months, you'll see that video and you'll be like, "Oh, this is cool," and then you'll vaguely remember me telling you about it.
Mhm.
Oh, I definitely won't watch that
did you
video.
guys see those videos that just came out where they were like dumping water on their heads for that challenge?
Yeah. My favorite, and let me just say, Jose, I love that you think of us and send us videos, and so I mean this with nothing but love. But I most love when you send us a video that we have already discussed like 2 months prior. Like that has already made the rounds in the group chat, but you were like too busy to be a part of the conversation. And then 2 months later, you're like, oh shit, do you all see this? We're like, yeah,
Well, I was
Jose,
probably on
in
a
here.
Well, I was probably on a show.
Exactly.
I know.
I was
Exactly.
working, but it was
Yeah,
cool.
of course.
Well, no. Come on, Jose, admit it. You do not read the group chat, and that's fine. We get it. There's multiple people in that chat who don't read that
Yeah,
group
there's
chat.
only like 4
Sure.
people who read the group
Yeah.
chat.
But how about this, Jose? I'm coming to your defense. I'm defending your honor. Mahoney,
Bad Boys?
remember when I posted the cool Bad Boys video with the steady
Yes.
cam rig that Will Smith had, and you responded to it, and then later on we were talking about the new Bad Boys movie, and you're like, this is literally the first I've heard of it.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. But here's the deal. I do remember the cool Will Smith camera rig video. I did not know that was for a Bad Boys movie, and certainly not a new Bad Boys movie. I just thought that was a cool Will Smith video.
It was for the Wild Wild West sequel.
Oh,
Yeah.
25th anniversary of Wild Wild West.
That song is a fucking banger.
It's a Wild
so
Wild
good.
anniversary.
That song is legitimately a great song.
And that is a dog shit movie.
Oh,
But-
yeah.
It's so fucking fun though. It sucks, but it's so fun.
Salma
That's
Hayek,
because it's got
man.
that song. You don't want to see his hand where his hip be at, Lee.
Yep.
No, because then
Wild
you might
Wild
watch
West.
him pee.
Oh god, remember when a
You might
couple
watch
years
him
ago
pee.
when when Will Smith had an album come out and all these fucking kids were like, Will Smith can rap, and all the old people were like, yeah, fucking we know. Like, fuck.
It's amazing when kids learn things.
And then he slapped Chris Rock.
Yeah.
What a crazy world we live in.
Yep.
Fucking wild.
Wild Wild West.
We can watch.
Still don't
Oh,
understand why Will Smith got canceled for slapping Chris Rock.
It was just so
He's
public.
back. It's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, he's back now, but he had to disappear for 2 years and
Yeah,
had
that's
at least
not what
one.
you do. You don't go
At least
slap
one
performers
thing
on
that he was
stage.
working on. Yeah,
Has it been 2 years?
it's been a long time. Yeah, I don't get it.
He's back, baby.
I think
Fucking
I
Mel
think,
Gibson's
like,
still making movies.
a month. I think 1 month of him being like, "Yeah, I probably should have him," and then everybody should just continued on with their lives.
Oh, yeah, that's all you got to do. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
give a fuck about. Yeah, that's fine.
That was one of
Yeah.
the most fun nights on social media, though. It was
Oh, absolutely.
the night of
And, like-
the slap and the night Trump got COVID, and the night that Trump was found guilty for 34 felonies.
Yeah, like the week after that happened, we Nicole and I had tickets to see Tom Segura at the Opry. Great show.
Mm-hmm.
And he comes up and he has a pretty good opening bit about like Confederate statues or whatever. It's pretty fun. And then he's like, I just wanted to get a gauge for the room, feel the room in it, fill out the room a little bit, because I'm probably gonna say some things up here that you might not like, and if that happens, you go stay in your fucking seat. It's pretty good.
Keep my wife's name out of your mouth.
So mad. He was so mad.
Speaking
Ugh.
of 25th anniversary of Wild Wild West, do you guys know what is celebrating its 17th anniversary this week?
What's
No.
that, Nice?
Double murder suicide.
Oh, 17 years. Holy shit.
Yep.
That's
Damn.
wild.
That is wild.
I think my math is correct. 2007. Between
Yeah.
I think it was between June 22nd and June 24th. The events
You
of
guys.
the Chris Benoit incident.
I just made a connection in my brain for the first time about this whole fucking thing. So, in case you're wondering what the fuck we're talking about, former WWE champion Chris Benoit murdered his whole fucking family, then killed himself on a Bowflex machine. Most likely, during a fit of road rage because he hung himself on a Bowflex.
Mm-hmm.
He had what you might call an extreme amount of CTE from getting his head hit with chairs multiple times over a couple of decades.
Using his patented diving headbutt.
Yeah, his finishing move was a diving headbutt off the top rope. So his brain was applesauce when they fucking brought it out. It was not good.
Banana pudding.
Tragic. Yeah, tragic. And then at some point, Kelly coined our amazing double murder suicide. Which I don't remember why that happened.
Well, it was
I
WrestleMania in Orlando, right?
It was WrestleMania in Orlando, yes. Yeah. And I don't know
Kelly
if this
also
is why.
has a severe amount of CTE. That's pretty much why.
But I don't know if but I don't know if this is why it came up originally, but I'm making the connection now. I absolutely remember at one point driving by a Popeyes restaurant.
Yes.
And them hyping up a Chris Benoit meet and greet. At some point in the past. And I just made that connection now. At least I think I did. Pretty sure this is the first time I put that together, or it might be the genesis of the whole thing. Hard to say. It's been a long time. We've done a lot of fucking weird things here, guys.
We do a lot of bits, you know?
True.
It's hard to keep track of all the bits.
We can't
be
keep
expected to remember where all the bits come from.
Yeah.
It happened.
Sometimes a tune just strikes you.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. All right. On that note, let's wrap this shit up. I think we're good at this podcasting stuff, you guys. It's pretty good.
I think
this is
we are
a good
too.
one. Listen, we were tickling each other's butts before it even began. That's how good it was. Good shit. So we'll be back next week, probably at 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central at youtube.com/panelsonpages. For Jason Nyes, Jose Guzman, Kelby Harris, and our good buddy Mahoney, I am the Lord Reverend Lee Rodriguez. Night. Love ya. Bye-bye.
You fucking Google ass bitch.
Fucking Google something.
Holy shit. You fucking Google ass bitch.
I didn't want to say it.
What are you, some kind of bitch?
Whoa.
You fucking
Google ass bitch. Why you keep bugging us, YouTube?
you fucking Google ass bitch.
That's it. Show's over. We're done.
See you next Tuesday.